Welcome to the Fear and Greed Afternoon Market Report for Tuesday, the 31st of August 2021, where in just a few minutes I tell you everything you need to know about what's happened in financial markets and the world of economics today. I'm Sean Aylmer. The S&P ASX 200 closed up 0.4% today to 7,535 points. There wasn't a huge amount happening among the large caps on the final day of earnings season. Industrial property group Goodman ended up 2.3%, while Woodside Petroleum fell 2.7%. There were some pretty good performances from REA Group, Sonic Healthcare, Coles, Afterpay and Aristocrat Leisure. The big miners lost ground, with Fortescue off 1.5% after its big jump yesterday following the announcement of a bumper profit. The major banks were mixed. Biotech group Mesoblast was easily the worst performer of the top 200, down almost 16% after saying its loss last financial year had widened to almost $100 million. The best was Clinuvel Pharmaceuticals, up 11%, while Appen was up 7%. Harvey Norman reported today cutting its final dividend but agreeing to repay JobKeeper subsidies. The retailer's net profit was up 75%, boosted by strong demand for furniture, appliances and consumer electronics during the pandemic. Webjet said it would be cash positive for the current 6 months. That's good news from the travel group. In economic news, dwelling approvals tumbled 8.6% during July and are now down 33% from their highs in March. The biggest slide came in approvals for units. The message out of this is that construction activity could fall in a heap later in the year, having been brought forward by home builder payments earlier in the year. Meanwhile, private sector credit rose faster than expected last month, and it's up 4% year on year. And the June quarter trade surplus hit a massive $29 billion. Now that will help economic growth. Those figures for the June quarter are due out tomorrow. And finally, the latest CoreLogic figures show that house price growth in Sydney and Melbourne has significantly slowed from its March peaks. But at least they're still rising, and that's not bad given the lockdowns. Just recapping Wall Street, it was a very strong close for the tech stocks, with Apple leading the way. The Nasdaq ended up 1.1%. The S&P 500 finished up 0.4%, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average was down 0.2%. That's it for the afternoon market report for Tuesday, the 31st of August 2021. Don't forget to hit follow on the podcast and find Fear and Greed on LinkedIn, Twitter and Facebook. Join me tomorrow morning for the Wednesday edition of the Fear and Greed Business Headlines. I'm Sean Aylmer. Enjoy your evening.